if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head.
Hey K-pop lovers! Welcome back to Lumine K-pop, a warm space for those who want more than just music. A place where we celebrate the stories, struggles, and true sparkle of K-pop stars. This is the story of Jungkook, a living legend among us. And trust me, you'll see a side of Jungkook you may not have experienced before. So make sure to watch until the end. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with fellow K-pop fans. Because at Lumine K-pop, we're not just spectators, we're part of their journey. In a music world that's constantly changing, among the millions of voices trying to be heard, one name shines brighter than ever. Jungkook, once just an ordinary teenager from a small town in Busan, South Korea. Now, he's the epitome of a new generation of global artists known not just for their popularity, but for their hearts, for their undeniable talent, and for the incredible connection they've made with their fans all over the world. Few would have imagined that the youngest member of BTS would one day stand alone at the top of the music world as a solo artist. But today, the world witnessed the power of Jungkook's voice, soul, and dedication. He just made history as the first K-pop soloist and the fastest Asian artist to surpass 8.8 billion streams on Spotify. Not millions, not hundreds of millions, but billions. A number that previously seemed impossible for any artist from outside the mainstream of the Western music industry.
I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though
in a world dominated by formulas, forced popularity, and seasonally changing trends, Jungkook shows that honesty in his work is true power. He proves that a young Asian who started his career with doubt and pressure can become a leader in a highly competitive industry. Not because of hype, but because of undeniable quality.
Silhouettes of you are like a time. Never really know just what you want.
One of the most touching proofs of his closeness to his fans can be felt through the song Still With You. This song was first released for free as a gift to ARMY. In the midst of a pandemic, when the world was in a state of uncertainty, Jungkook chose to convey a soft yet powerful message that he will stay together, that he is not going anywhere. The song touched the hearts of millions, and today, the song has surpassed 300 million streams on Spotify. An astonishing number for a song that was not initially promoted heavily. A song born of honesty and love.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored?
And this is what makes Jungkook different. While many artists compete to penetrate the global market through strategic collaborations or massive promotions, Jungkook is content with himself. His voice, his sensitivity, and his authenticity. He never tries to be someone else. He never forces himself to be accepted by the world. Instead, the world comes looking for him. And that is a strength that cannot be taught, it can only be born.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like
Jungkook is now the first and only K-pop soloist in Spotify history to have 7 songs with over 300 million streams. 7 songs, 7 chapters into his solo journey. From energetic and seductive songs like 7, his iconic collaboration with Charlie Puth on Left and Right, to global anthems like Dreamers, the official World Cup song, each work shows a different side of him. He doesn't stick to one genre. He doesn't play it safe. He grows, he experiments, he creates, and the world welcomes him with open arms.
I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
More than that, Jungkook also holds the record for being the first and only K-pop artist to spend over 1,300 days on Spotify's Global Artist Chart. That means, for over 3 years, Jungkook's name has been up there with the world's music industry giants every single day. No massive, continuous promotions, no scandals, no controversies, just music, just a voice, and just a genuine connection between an artist and those who love his work.
Think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you, I'm losing.
If we're talking about the definition of a true star, then Jungkook is probably the best example of it today. He shines not because of the bright lights, but because of the qualities within himself. In an industry that's often harsh, quick to forget, and often unfair, he persevered in the purest way possible, through his music that speaks.
I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you, I knew this. When I'm with you, I feel so.
Looking back, Jungkook's journey hasn't been an easy one. He started his career so young and had to grow up under the harsh spotlight. But he stayed humble, he stayed hungry to learn, and most importantly, he never forgot who he was or where he came from.
Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings.
Every step of the way felt like a shared journey. When he laughed, his fans cheered. When he doubted himself, his fans pushed him forward. And when he stands on top like today, the world celebrates not just his accomplishments, but his story. The story of a young man who pursued his dreams with all his heart and who changed the lives of millions along the way.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored?
8.8 billion streams isn't the end of the world. It's the beginning of a new era. An era where a Korean artist can inspire the world without having to change who he is. Where genuine music that comes from the heart can transcend language and continents. The world is beginning to understand that talent knows no nationality. That miracles can come from anyone, including a shy young man who once said, "I don't know if I'm good enough."
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored, killer?
Today, we all know the answer. He wasn't just good enough. He was extraordinary. Congratulations, Jungkook. Because you didn't just set a record, you made history. You weren't just a great musician. You were the voice of a generation of people who were dreaming, who were struggling, and who were learning to believe in themselves.
You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with
The world will change. Trends will come and go, but the work made with love will last forever. And as long as your music is still playing, as long as there's one person who feels empowered by your voice, you'll be here to stay.
Everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead.
Isn't that amazing? Jungkook didn't just break records. He proved that hard work, consistency, and a genuine heart can touch the world. If you're feeling inspired or even just got goosebumps along with us, please continue to support this channel in the simplest yet most meaningful way possible. Subscribe, ring the bell, and help us spread the beautiful stories of K-pop to more people. At Lumine K-pop, we don't just talk about who's trending. We tell you why they're worth remembering. Thank you for joining us today. See you in the next video.
When I'm with you, I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing. Sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me?